Roger.
All right, Jacob, can we zoom in? Too pokey, Dan.
Another coral.
You want it faster?
All right. Is that close enough, or?
Yeah.
You'll get used to it.
Is that right?
Yep.
All right.
That's great. Thanks.
Carry on.
Are those tiny, tiny basket stars?
That is a small basket star. Yep.
Okay. We actually just had a question from online asking what basket stars eat.
All the same stuff that's floating around that everybody else is eating. Yeah. Also, all the stuff that you see floating around, some of that is zooplankton, some of it is other detritus that's rained down from the surface, and so they're using their many arms with a lot of surface area to help trap.
All right, so we're over the hump. You want to go to light speed now?
Light speed, runner, 0.5. Here we go. Bridge nav.
Do the basket stars also have the mouth on the
30
ventral side?
meters, 170.
Oh, we're going down, yeah, down slope.
0.5 knots, please.
Is that all downslope?
It's going to start going up again.
Yeah, it's kind of
We're going
hummocky
down,
over here,
Dan.
huh?
Yeah, for quite a while, it looks like.
Well,
Fly backwards.
That's not great.
you want to reduce?
Reduce, well,
Reduce
no, I
light
want to
speed.
look at stuff.
Yeah, looking at stuff is good.
So why don't we go?
I can fly backwards for a while if you want to break.
How about 140?
We want to get over.
140?
Where do you want to get to? Oh,
Well,
waypoint 3?
waypoint 3. We could just start heading that way now.
You want to go backwards down the slope?
I can go backwards.
I can do that too, Dan.
You can do that?
We got professionals, 2 professionals.
Like last 30 years.
Okay, do you want to, which way? You want to go straight down or you want to go
Well, I guess
sideways down?
we're gonna go backwards.
I actually like doing it. I thought you didn't like doing it.
Going backwards?
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
I like bumping into things. Bump, bump, bump. We do the whole up here, the Star Trek thing. Bump.
Okay, you want to do 140? 140?
No, you can keep going in the same heading. We're
Okay.
just gonna turn around and look at the slope instead of staring off into space.
Okay,
You'll have to wait.
we'll make small steps then.
Well, you'll have to wait for Atalanta so I can get on top of you.
Yeah.
Can we look at that
behind
little
you.
sea star once? Oh, no. It's fine. What did you ask about basket stars, Alice?
Oh, just that asking whether or not they had the same mouths on the ventral side like sea stars do.
They do also have mouths on their oral surface, yeah, on the underside. And then
So do they bring their curly arms to their mouth to eat everything they've caught? What is that?
You'll have to wait for me, Robert. I can't come down yet.
yeah, I don't actually know if they bring the arms in towards them or if they have some kind of, if they're, have like mucus that they're funneling to their mouth. I'm not sure about their feeding.
You want to do it sideways where we're both at the same, how do you want to roll here?
Yep.
I don't know how steep it is.
I can look sideways at you. That way we're both the same,
Yeah, well, this isn't a bad setup here.
Roger.
It should level out a bit.
I'm getting dragged over to the east, though.
Yeah,
Well,
if you, can you come lateral left a bit?
We
Yeah,
also,
and I'm full over, and
Oh, the current's pushing you.
current's pushing me.
Roger.
well, we want to go southeast, so
I'm just giving it everything you can get just
You
to
got all
hang
these?
there.
Ruh-roh.
Oh yeah.
Just when we came over the top there, it was like,
Huh.
yeah.
Ooh, it's blowing Atalanta around now. That's the tether.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's me pushing the wrong
Well,
button.
it
Never
was
mind.
just when we came over the top of the, all of
Yeah.
a sudden we got, maybe it's going through that channel there or something.
Maybe, yeah.
What am I doing wrong here, Robert? I can't get auto head on. Give me a second. That's, alright, sorry. I was having button. I pressed the wrong button.
Well, ship has stopped, so we'll let you get back in control.
I think
Yeah,
I
I
got
think,
it under control.
yeah, our switching the light speed wasn't a great plan at that moment.
We're optimistic.
I'm still alright. I got 15 meters on it.
I'm slowly getting over there, but
We'll ease back into normal speed.
I think I just gotta hug the rocks here.
Yeah. Keep it down at 0.3.
Hopefully it'll get better after we duck below the top here.
There's a swimming.
What is that?
Crinoid
Oh, swimming
swimming.
crinoid, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alice, looking into it more, it seems like a combo of the two. So they do curl their arms in towards their mouths, but they're
You
using
want to zoom in, Jacob?
mucus
Yes, sir.
and hooks that are on their
Oh, yeah,
arms
right
to
there.
actually trap it
Whoa.
at first. Oh, it's all
Ooh.
stripey. I haven't seen a stripey one like that before.
I'm gonna look away from you, Robert.
Sorry.
Give you
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't come
Fancy.
down anymore.
Yeah. This looks kind of like Sathrametra.
I think it's your tether pulling on you more
Yeah.
than your tail.
Yeah.
You're 22 below me, but I only have, I'll be down out of the teens. I'm pre-teens right now.
All right.
I come down dangerously low.
This is not great setup here.
You want to step that way? A little bit?
You could do, yeah. What's that gonna do? No, that's gonna put me in the hill. Let's see if Robert can get back
Yeah.
over to the
Yeah,
west
trying
there.
to working on it.
You want me to come back wide?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that put me right in the
Oh, yeah.
hill
don't
there,
want
and I'm single digits right now, so we should have enough to come around there now.
I think I'm just gonna turn to you and just drive.
I think so, yeah.
What am I doing reps wise here?
I love it when you can see the cliff in Atalanta's aft camera. Dangerously low, Rabbit.
Yeah.
As soon as Robert gets a little closer, I'll come back up. Like you can see Atalanta's lights
Yeah.
on the cliff. Okay, coming up.
All right. So we want to regroup here.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing?
Well, we want to
you-
get down to, theoretically, I lost my mouse. Okay.
You're coming right under Atalanta, are you?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. I should be able to spin back around now, look at you.
Okay, so theoretically we want to do 140 to get us to waypoint 3.
Give me a sec, I gotta figure out which way to spin
Yep.
here to take Robert's turn out. I gotta come the other way.
Oh, it's Robert's turn.
It's my turn. Well, it's in his tether counter, but I turned the wrong way.
Looks like there's another tiny Chinox.
Used to hurt going the other way.
Jacob, you want to zoom in?
What do we have for that right there?
Yeah, that's the Chinox.
Oh, nice.
We've seen a lot on this dive.
Yeah.
But what I want is a Nautilus.
Yeah.
No dice yet? Oh.
The
No, they're
Chinox-
shallower, so or well, I don't know. I guess we're getting into the range that Pat said we might find them.
The Chinocops here are gorgeously patterned. Wait, so no Nautilus yesterday overnight?
No.
No, bummer.
Okay, I'm back in the box here. Ish.
Ish. All right. So we're gonna try and skirt along the wall here at 140.
140.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you let Atlanta, or maybe stay real close to
Yeah, I'll
under it.
just stay under then.
Right.
And we'll go back to 0.3 knots.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming down the hill, we only have, since we're right under Atalanta, because obviously we can't be the other way because Atalanta's too shallow. So when we're right under Atalanta, that means Robert has less time to stop and smell the flowers because you only have half the tether in the bank. Basically going downhill backwards, so we have to go slow, or our regular speed.
I guess I could go side on.
Yeah, or you could zigzag.
Just got loud.
Did the wind speed pick up in here?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, it was running a bit hot.
Yeah, I'm just cooking over here.
It was at light speed.
What's that on the right? Is that a stick or a...
Off in
Back
the
up there.
distance, is that a fish?
Yeah.
Stick or a log.
I mean, zoom in on it.
Yeah. Some
Oh,
woody
mineral,
detritus.
vegetable. More vegetable.
More vegetable.
So what type of rocks were of interest for sampling?
All right, zoom out.
I did not know that we were interested in sampling rocks.
Oh,
Right
If that
out
was
of
said at
leash.
the meeting when I was not there.
Down.
then-
Yeah, I'm,
rudder. Okay.
I'm
Was
down
it?
in,
the current wants to just shoot and take me along here. Oh.
Maybe, can you face the other way and still see something?
I think there was an interest in
Then I'd
getting.
be going backwards and sideways.
I think there's an interest in getting some sediment samples to see kind of what's coming down this slope, and some sort of basalt rock, if anything, kind of darker is sticking out, looking different from the rest of it.
Gotcha. So some occasional things to see sort of
This
what
is
the
no good.
makeup
Yeah,
is
exactly.
of the bottom.
Oh, you're
Correct.
you're out of leash again, but I'm down at single digits again.
Okay, then maybe Samantha, before the next ship move, we'll see what's, what, is the ship standing still right now, or
Rudder.
is it? Yeah?
Do you know if
Yeah.
we've taken
Actually,
any
hold on.
sediment samples yet?
Do you mean sediment or rock? Like,
I think it was little column A, little column B.
like similar to what we did yesterday?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, we need to do something different.
Yeah, because that clogged everything up. Do we have the scoop on?
Scoop is on.
Then we could scoop some of the rubble, if that's sort of what you think
Can
they
you
were
put
after?
your nose into
Think
the
so.
number?
Yeah? Okay.
If you look at Atalanta,
Then
So
I'll be going side and backwards.
yeah, but at least you won't get blown away.
front row is now a good time or a bad time for sampling?
But it's okay. What do you want to sample?
A scoop of some of the rubble here, I think, since we can't
Like
slurp.
right here?
Uh-huh. Yeah?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Can I reset the DVL?
You want to push the porch out?
Roger.
I
Oh, look at you. You got the button.
got the button.
You got the buttons.
Can I reset the DVL?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just so you know, Atlanta's right at 10 meters altitude, so keep an eye on it if
Yeah.
I get sidetracked with the manipulator here.
Are we still trucking?
Nope. Ship's
Alright.
been stopped for a while.
All right.
You'll have to rack
Okay.
back, or I can do, you got the buttons.
What do you want?
Rack
What do you
back, rack back, box open. Show me a goop. Crap's hot.
All right. Front box coming over.
Roger. Going
Ah, it's
wide
the
on
like
camera.
scoop scoop,
Look
not
at
the
that,
mesh
I got
scoop.
Two views.
Yeah. So where are we putting? I mean, putting this in the starboard box is kind of a challenge.
Sure.
Challenge accepted.
You gonna do it? You gonna put it in the
I
starboard
mean,
box?
if Dan wants to.
Sounds like he wants to.
Put it wherever you want it.
You gotta keep the scoop flat all the way over there.
The hard part's getting the scoop out of this box with these giant claws.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, you can close box and rack out if you.
Forward box close. Sticks done.
Give me a little zoomy there, Jacob.
Going in. Just say when.
That should do. Let's see, what do you got? Forward on or down on? Should I scoop away from you?
What you talking?
That all looks good. Yeah.
Just so I don't push you. I'm gonna
Just do it.
just do it.
Just do it.
I'm doing it.
Double Herc pilots. Ay.
Oh, that's not doing it very well.
Those are big nuggets.
Hi folks, since we've changed direction, do you guys want us to rotate the Norvet display?
No, we're good. We're not looking at it.
Copy that.
We're trying to break the feed scoop right now. Oh, it's weak.
That's nice, though. Those are some good
Want
chunks.
More rocks?
Love it.
That's enough?
If you can
Think
get
so.
a little more, sure, but if
Oh,
it's
yeah,
at risk of
I
losing
want the
these, then no.
Scoop overflowing with rocks. That's what I'm talking about.
Have you seen the composition of the bottom change as you've gone up slope as we did last night? I know it was a little bit siltier lower down the ridge last night, and then looked like there was more of kind of larger substrate like sliding down.
Yeah,
been kinda like
we've
this the whole
sort of
time?
passed over. I mean, there were some sedimented areas earlier on, and then it became big rocky boulders with like
Pretty
kind of
weak
rubble in
scoop.
between,
Mhm.
and
and
then now at the bottom of the slope
I
here,
could have just picked
there's
up the
more
rock
of this
by now.
sort of, I don't know
Yeah.
if this is calcareous.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you would have been better off
rubble
just with a
lighter,
fistful of
not
that.
as dark as it has been.
A
This
scoop.
is way more fun.
That looks good, Dan.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you gotta carry the scoop all the way over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna get some extra.
Drop for that hill. Can I get swing around now?
Looks like.
Drop for that hill.
Yeah.
Leela, this is 018.
Steeper than it looks.
018, unless I've missed something. Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Wait, do you want to get in a sample looky mode?
yeah, I'm going for sample salvo here. Mold, I can't see that part. Give me a
the
second.
box open.
Give me a second to get my ducks in a row here. This, I'm above the box there, right?
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bump it out, see what happens. Okay, E, F.
oh,
What?
you're just gonna throw in a big box.
I don't know.
Whatever works for
I thought you
you.
wanted a challenge.
Yeah.
I was gonna put the scoop and everything in here.
Okay.
Is it a one-time scoop
A
thing?
one-time scoop, huh?
Yeah.
You don't want to reuse the scoop?
Well, I could fish the scoop back out, but
All
if
right.
you want, I could. If you want, we could fish it back out. But one box is good as another for scoop storage.
All right, E.
The
Great.
rocks aren't going to fall out of the box.
Thank
All
you.
right, closing the box.
Roger. Going back to dive special so I can see in my upper camera here. Watch out for that rock. I want to scratch my old craft. I'll wait till you lift off to swing back around.
All right, coming up.
Roger. How we ever function without that camera is beyond me. Okay, zooming back to normal, -7. And I can retract the porch for you if you wish, or you can push your button. Porch coming in.
You do it, I'm driving.
Roger. Porch is in and craft is disabled. That was fun, too. Atlanta's still floating, or dangling.
I'm still pushed in a bit. Is this a good time to come wide?
Yeah, you can go wide.
Where are you going?
He's coming
Freezing.
back under
Man.
Atalanta, because it's pretty steep, so
Okay.
it's down the hill and the current's pushing them away. So if you can stay under Atalanta, we might be able to manage. But
Perfect. Okay. Well, let me know when you're ready and I'll
Well-
put in a move.
You're going
140.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. Bridge nav. 30 meters, 140.
Can we look at that slightly purpley thing on the left as we wait for the ship? Yeah, that, yep. Maybe a mushroom grow?
Can we zoom in?
Going in.
No, chrysogorgid.
You want a jacket, Robert?
You want it good?
Yeah, it's all good.
What are we doing? Huh?
You want a jacket?
Jump it?
You want a jacket?
Oh, I do want a jacket.
Thank you.
Easily accessible jacket.
I have a. You can put my vest on if you want. It's kind of scroungy though.
I kind of,
Yeah.
I kind of need to do a little bio break anyway.
Okay, well, let's go find everyone
Dan-
something exciting to look
Dan
at.
can jump in the seat.
Perfect.
Roger.
Here, I'll just plan it.
Should I stop the ship then?
No, because it wants to take off that way big time anyway. So.
Roger.
I'm going to try and stay within 10 meters of Atalanta, but with Atalanta in the deeper side of.
Copy. So Atalanta going first. Down slope. Perfect.
Yeah, that way I can not have a tight tether.
Yep.
But just be aware we won't have as much time to smell the flowers because, I only got 10 meters before I'm getting pulled.
Well, I think we got to get moving to waypoint 3, so that sounds good. I think we can aim to just back down and not stop unless there's something really remarkable.
I could stop, but you have about 30 seconds to look at something as opposed to a minute.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot of time to make up, so we'll keep going.
We have a couple ROV questions from the chat, kind of paired together. Some folks are wondering how the ROVs are powered, if it is battery or if it's the cable, and how often do these things interfere with, all the ions in the water.
Are we good to keep moving, Dan?
Yeah, you can keep it
enough?
moving. Thank you for asking.
30 meters, 140.
Good question. The ROVs are powered by high voltage. We're sending 3,000 volts. Well, yeah, 3,000 volts down through the winch in the hold of the ship, and down the umbilical to Atalanta, then through Atalanta to Hercules. And we are, you hear us up here talking about ground faults all the time, so that 3,000 volts, there's transformers on both Atalanta and Hercules, and we those take the 3,000 down to 110 volts, regular household AC, and then from there it goes into our electronics bottle, and all kinds of magic happens, which Robert can talk about, but basically we take that 110 volts and make it into DC voltage. Our primary DC voltage is 24 volts, but we also have 12 volts, 5 volts, 3.3 volts, and all kinds of volts. But what the ions in the water are, we have to keep that isolated from the seawater, obviously, and there's lots of cables and connectors on both Hercules and Atalanta, and it's kind of a constant battle to keep the salt water out of those connectors. If you ever run Christmas lights in the wintertime when it's raining and wet out, and you make the lights in the garage go out where you got them plugged in, that kind of happens to us in a big way, sometimes in a tragic way. We use specialized connectors and lubricants to keep the connectors mated. They have to be clean, and they have a finite number of times they can be plugged and unplugged. But even with that, they get pressure cycled every time we dive, and they get temperature cycled, so they wear out. Basically, they can only get squeezed so many times.
How often do you replace them?
We're constantly battling them. We have some that have been on the vehicle for many years, and they're still fine. We have some that we take out of the box that are brand new, and they don't last 2 or 3 dives. So any kind of air voids or imperfections in there will exacerbate the failure mode. And some are more dynamic than others, like the ones on our cameras and manipulators. Those move around when those devices move, so they're more prone to failure. Some are like in the thruster wash, or the ones on Atalanta, they kind of strum in the water, if you will, so they vibrate. Some just get pinched.
How often do those failures happen during dives? Or is it something you tend to watch out for before and after? It's
something we constantly monitor. If you see in front of me, there's a page full of green lights at the moment. But there's active monitoring in both of the vehicles, similar to your ground fault detector in your in your kitchen or your bathroom.
Can we look what that is
sink.
under the rock there?
Yeah, roger. Yeah.
It's like a sole out of a shoe.
That's what I think
Yeah,
it
it does actually look exactly like that. And it looks like there's a black coral on the right too.
Get a good look at it.
If we could zoom a little more, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you can push in there, Jacob.
Yep.
See if-
Ship is stopping.
Alright,
Yeah, but
You might get pulled.
that's good.
That's the shoe.
it does look,
Yeah.
man.
Okay,
Yep.
you can go white.
All right.
Thanks.
Have you been seeing much trash on the seafloor during these dives?
No.
Yeah.
You can you come down just a few meters from here?
Coming down.
Does Herc ever spend time picking up the trash that it sees?
Negative.
No.
And we have picked up stuff before, but our sample space on Hercules is priceless, so anything we pick up has to, go into a box. And it looks like it's flattened out here. I'm going to turn and burn. Coming at you.
Yeah, it looks like this whole stretch is going to be pretty flat.
Roger.
Except
Is-
for, well, yeah.
Gonna be sandy? Maybe.
Looks like it.
Well, that'll be easier to make up time on.
You can come up a bit if you want, Robert. I'm going to fly right under you.
All right.
Are you switching positions?
I think so.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for another move.
Roger. Get on ahead again. I'm not. Did I turn the right way? What'd I do? Of course, turn the wrong way. I don't know which way you have to turn, Robert, to give me half
I
a
think
turn.
I can go clockwise.
Is this
I can
basalt
never
here?
Figure it out.
Yeah, is that wood or is that rock?
Looks like
Yeah.
rock, but I
What
don't
is
know.
Oh.
that? Oh, it's... What is that?
Push
It
in on
looks
the man-made object there.
Yeah.
is. Yep, zooming in.
Weird metal thing.
Oh, metal, yeah.
What are you?
Huh.
Yeah, some super rusty metal thing. Thanks.
Looks like an old hibachi plate with coals.
That's a
Yeah.
hot take.
Over here we have the lid.
Hmm.
I'm just making stuff up.
Oh, that actually looks,
With the 3 holes, it looks like it could be the top of a grill.
it does kind of, that's more organic
that's,
too.
that's what came to
Huh.
mind. Okay, you're good. Moving on. Go away,
No,
please.
not basalt, sorry.
Next time.
Yeah.
You can. You're good for a vessel move, Samantha.
Rudder. Bridge, huh? 30 meters, 140.
Moving pretty fast here to get out front, so if you see anything you like, hey, holes in the seabed.
Always interesting.
I don't know what that is. Push in just a bit there, Jacob.
Yep.
That's good,
Looks like
thanks.
a sponge.
One of those
and
hard sponges.
Shrimp on top of it.
Okay,
Going wide.
going. Lots of them out here. Okay, I'm out at the end of my leash. Come down a bit for
Coming
me,
down.
Robert. Give me a little more leash. We're out in smell the flowers mode now if you want.
What was that, Dan?
I'm out at the end of my tether, so if you want, if you see
Okay.
something you
Anything we
want to look
see?
at, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any of the, well, there's nothing right in front of us right now, but there was some, anything you see, like that black depression or
I see nothing but mud, so you're gonna have to be more specific.
I wish I was near the telestrator. There's like some stocked things up ahead. I don't know if those are
Yeah, it looks like
leaves
some more coming out, some more stuff on the wide angle.
I usually fly to blue circles. That's my.
I don't know if
How about top right?
that or this.
There we go. Look at
Yeah.
all those blue circles. I can deal with that.
Is there interest in the sediment that's differently colored in the top right?
Yeah,
Sure, we
we'll,
can take a
we'll
look
get
at
there.
it.
Give me a halfway zoom, Jacob.
Yep, pushing in.
Zoom in till the lasers are right at the top of the screen.
Gotcha.
Probably just leaves from palm fronds, but
How's that?
That's good. Yeah, perfect.
yeah, this is sticker leaf.
More
Alright.
detritus.
Nice shrimp though.
Okay.
Full and wide.
You can hold that zoom for a minute.
Roger that.
See if they see any. Make everyone real dizzy here. I'm just gonna hop up here and look at this.
Yeah, this is good. Just scan, see what there is. A lot of these shrimp.
I need to turn my joy gain down here. I'm on hot dog mode.
Oh, and a squat lobster on the left there.
Yeah. I got time for a full zoom there.
Want me to push in?
Sure. See if we can get the squatty in
I love squat lobsters.
detail.
That's full zoom.
Oh, might use a light. That's teeny.
Should keep these moves moving? We
Okay,
got
yep.
perfect.
You can go wide.
Full and wide.
Bridge nav.
Oh, look at that beautiful view of Hercules. Thank you, Robert.
30 meters, 140.
Hey, Alex, can you actually tag that view of Hercules?
What's that?
Oh, I was talking to back row.
What was that? Nice view of Hercules, you said?
Yeah.
Tilt my camera back down. Oops. Why is that button not working? Oh, because I'm on the wrong button. Can push in just past the porch there, Jacob. Perfect, thanks.
Since we keep seeing so many of them, can anyone answer what the difference between a squat lobster and shrimp are, and whether or not squat lobsters are actually lobsters?
I think the answer is that squat lobsters are not actually lobsters. They're more like closely related to crabs than lobsters. And the difference between those and shrimp, you're the more arthropod ecologist than I am. But they're in different families.
Yeah, completely different families.
Completely different families.
Different
yeah.
orders.
They have different organizations of their appendages.
Yeah, probably different numbers
Quick
of appendages.
zoom there for me, Jacob.
Yep, going in.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nose.
Sorry. Yeah, keep the animal in the view there. See if you'll hold still for a minute. Stop moving. There
Beautiful, though.
you go. Oh, I'm mucking it up there.
Oh, nice green stripes.
Yeah, that's a good zoom there, thanks. Active little guy. Little critter, sorry.
Stressed out.
Okay, off we go.
Pulling out.
Got it.
So it looks like squat lobsters are decapods, just like crabs and lobsters, but they are in the infraorder anomurans, which is the same group that hermit crabs are in. They're very often known as quote unquote like false crabs. A crab that you would think of as a true crab would be like a Jonah crab that is in the infraorder brachyuran. So Leila, you were absolutely right in that these squat lobsters are closer to crabs, but not the true crabs. Yeah.
So what's making these mounds?
Yeah.
They all got a little track on top of them. It's almost like the sea urchins or ridge runners.
So also in a different group than from lobsters, different from crabs, also different from lobsters, their own thing.
They're all under the order Decapoda.
Yeah.
But yeah, separate from lobsters, and separate from crabs.
You could reset the DVL now if you wanted. It's close, but
Close
you're
but no
bored.
cigar.
Yeah, that's
Keep
spot
moves
on,
going if you're good.
Yeah, keep it going,
Bridge
keep it
nav. 30 meter is 140.
going. I feel like I'm in the desert, really thirsty for rocks.
Maybe we could try light speed again too.
Yeah, you can pick it up to half a knot if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
0.4?
0.5.
0.5. Light speed it is. Bridge nav.
Dan is bored.
The difference between 3 and 4 is
We can
noise.
increase speed to 0.5 knots, please.
Unless you're trying to go down a hill backwards.
Yeah.
Zoom in on a little tiny fish there.
Oh yeah,
Tadpole. And a shrimp.
we got same, oh no, different fish. And same shrimps we've been seeing, shrimpies.
Okay.
Interesting waves in the sediment over here.
The sand waves?
What was that?
You're saying this interesting, the sand
Yeah,
waves?
yeah.
They're really sizable.
Yeah.
Like there's the smaller ripples, but then also these big waves, crests. Let me sneak a look at the urchin by the lasers.
Roger. And push halfway in for me, Jacob.
Some kind
Happy with that?
of pencil urchin, nice spines.
Okay, push in a bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah, push all the way in.
All the way in. Third time's the charm.
Yeah, my technique is kind of, if you do a half zoom, then I can get it in the center when I
Look
touch.
at that ophiuroid hauling itself
And
towards
then once you see the vehicle stop moving, you can push in a little more.
Roger that.
Happy with the urchin?
Yeah, that's good, thanks.
Maybe not. Okay, Jacob, you can go wider. These things are all, well, like, oh, I just dusted it. I'll move over to another one. They're all going the same direction.
Yeah. Do we, what, let's see, you're heading right now.
I just turned sideways to the way we've been going.
Bridge, no? 30 meters, 140.
So they're kind of coming from the north? Is that, it's hard to tell where we are now.
Yeah, I'm looking northish, northeast.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna hold it here for a minute, see if we can figure out which way the wind's blowing. Looks like it's blowing that way.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's me or...
You didn't put none of this other stuff in here?
No, that's all getting recorded there. That just dropped to 110 for a heartbeat. It's the first time I've seen that. Do you see that? There it is again. 112, 114. What's going on there?
You're giving it all it's got. I don't know.
Yeah,
100% joy game? Oh.
No, 60.
No.
Is that me goosing it that's doing that? Oh, it's the laterals. Yeah.
Yeah, the crests all seem to be running roughly north-south.
Yeah.
Ah.
Here, I have a button for that. Poink.
Oh, you got a button.
I do. But if you do your RMM one, it gives you gauges you can actually read.
Oh yeah, but I was trying to get to that. What was the one that you just did?
The overall
Gauges?
one?
Gauges?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, gauges.
A little green fish?
Yeah, the PTZ
Oh,
one
same one
has
as
all
before.
that one's got
Oh, okay.
same.
Same iridescent greeny one from, yeah. There's a couple of them.
And you also got your, like on your upper, you got your mid, zoom in, zoom out. You got those three buttons, which I use the heck out of. And then the lower, actually, is, I don't know what it's on. It's usually on mid zoom. This out zoom has the porch, but that's kind of handy if you want to get a reference there with a minute. Mostly stays on the HD camera. I might need that. If that last half hour can get...
Are we swapping at 4?
I
Is that
think
the
so.
deal? Okay.
I don't know. I lost track of the plot there.
Comp quote.
What do we got there?
I don't know. Pushing halfway there for me, Jacob. It's good. Hold that. Thanks.
It's alive. Is that a mollusk?
Okay, you can push in the rest of the way.
Is it alive? No, there's an ophiuroid next
That's
to
good,
it.
thanks.
That's
Yep.
what's alive. That looks like a rock.
Oh, Josh wants you to print the craft bottle, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
It says
you
if
can
you
go
want to
wide.
fire up the printer to...
All good there, thanks.
Go ahead, go wide, Jacob.
Going wide.
It's the
Thanks.
same rusty color as the detritus that we
Yeah.
found earlier.
Hi, Lynette.
Hey. How's it
So,
going?
we were promised rocks and cliffs, and we got sand.
Oh, well, I didn't promise you that.
We're moving along, ready for another move, 30 meters, half a
All
knot.
right.
At 0.5.
All right. I guess we can do that.
Yeah, you can keep the ship moving as long as this is going on.
Bridge nav.
I see nothing.
This is like the first sea cucumber we've seen. We haven't really
Where?
seen any.
Where do
Can
you
we
see
have-
Siku?
50 meters. Bearing 150, please.
3/4 of the way up.
Is that,
Thank you.
this is the alleged sea cucumber? Push in halfway for me, Jacob.
I
going
could be wrong.
It looks
Oh,
like
Oh, it's a bottle.
plastic
It's
water
a
bottle.
plastic. We've
That's
been
good.
seeing a lot of trash. That is a plastic water
That's
bottle.
the famous water bottle sea cucumber.
Yeah.
Is that
Sea
another one
cucumber
there?
water
Is
There's
bottle.
another one up
off
to the upper right.
Cryptic. Very,
Up to the
they
side there.
mimic man-made objects very well.
Ooh, got a rock.
And number 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not see that rock coming on the sonar. Okay, you can go wide. I'm going
Going
to
wide.
go up and investigate that rock.
Is that a critter off on the...
Um,
no, it's another rock.
Yeah, Lynette, we've just kind of been chugging along here, trying to make up time.
Roger.
Looks like where there's one of those lithisted sponges on the bottom left there, like we collected yesterday. You don't have to go in on it, just commentary.
Do I see something on the top, maybe?
Yeah.
Ooh, is that it? That's not a cup coral, is it?
Oh, that looks like a big cup coral there.
Ah, maybe. Definitely looks like a cup coral. Push it a little for me, Jacob.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Okay, hold that for a second.
Cup coral and a Galatheid squat
Is
lobster
that good, Dan?
Yeah, hold that for a
and a
second.
sponge
We
of
got
some
a
kind.
foot on it here.
And
Okay, can
tuber.
push in some more. Let's see if we can get a close-up of the cup coral. My favorite coral, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
They are cool. It's nice to see their big sclerites. Oh, and there's like another thing on it, a little anemone or hydroid or something. And a tube worm. It's home to lots of other things.
Okay, good with the cup coral. I could sit here and look at it for hours, but you know,
All good.
Atlanta keeps moving. Okay, you can go wide. Well, look
Well, you're at the
appropriate.
end of the rope anyway.
Yeah. Lots of things to look at on this rock.
Yeah. Whenever you zoom in, there's so much tiny stuff.
Details. I don't know if you're interested in any of this stuff up here.
We've zoomed on these already. That's okay.
I do. Slide around and see if anything else around here. Push in just past the porch for me, Jacob. Perfect, thanks.
Some interesting things on the right, a nice anemone.
On the right. That thing?
I mean, all the little stuff is interesting whenever there's time. That's an, yeah.
What's that right there?
What is that? Coconut? No.
Could be.
Do you remember the time we found the coconut? Deep sea coconut? Oh, this is a looks like a relicanthus anemone. Those are really pretty with their long tentacles.
Getting in the light bar there.
Yep. Looks like I'm closer than I am with that camera. Okay, I gotta go.
Sounds good.
Oh, it is a
Coconut.
Yep.
coconut husk. Okay, I gotta make up some time here. Looked at the flowers too long.
Oh.
DBL went on holiday, I think, when I touched the seabed. I don't know. Or is that the USBL going on holiday? Weird.
There's some sand waves in the Atalanta shot, looks like.
Yeah. Coming at you, Robert.
Maybe.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of ripples.
Sorry, I'm moving a little fast here to get back in the box.
That's okay. The Atalanta view is cool. Actually, so many other cameras have really cool views of these ripples right now.
I'm gonna come around to the southeast of you.
I'm curious what this looks like in Norbit.
Oh yeah.
It's on Ross Proc 2, right?
Good for another move.
Okay. Bridge nav. Can we have another 50 meters 150, please?
It's not gonna look very good on orbit right now. I'm sliding sideways. It's gonna be all smeary.
Yeah.
Well, let me get back in the ducks back in a row here, and then I'll.
Is it usual to see these sort of sand waves and ridges this deep?
Yeah, you'll see sandy ripples and ridges much deeper than this even sometimes, but these are quite large and don't usually see ones this big.
They're not. They don't seem symmetrical to me. They seem all random.
Yeah. They are all running roughly in the same direction though.
I wonder if it's like different substrate there, that why some are. Yeah, I don't know. Fishing about halfway there for me, Jacob.
The ripples
You can
Pat was
push right
talking
in,
about, those
actually.
are more expected next dive.
Roger that, pushing it.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, we're
They're
good.
the ones we
We're good
spotted
at-
on the ridge
Oh,
last
go
night
back
that he
out.
said were
Oh,
like
Sorry.
indicative of like a lot of cross currents, but
Okay,
they were a
and
little
that
more
was
regular.
in sediment, right? Or in
Yeah.
sand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Oh, I wrecked
Interesting.
that one.
Well, I wonder what he's thinking of this downstairs.
Sorry, I was gonna get a close-up of the critters on the wood there, but I ran over it instead.
Testing to see how sandy it is.
Maybe a current will help us out here. Okay, Jacob, let's try that again. Sorry.
Let's try this one again.
I pushed the wrong button.
Full zoom.
Right.
Looks like some little tubes all over that.
Yeah, we were trying to do this super slow, but I'm going to run out of time here. Are you good?
Yep.
Off we go. Thanks, Jacob.
Phone away.
The darker orangey color on the crusts is interesting. Usually you'll see, like in the troughs, there'll be collections of organic material, like the orangey greeny colors will usually be in the troughs, but it seems like this is on the crusts.
I'll fly back out to the end of our leash here.
Snow plowing.
Totally snow plowing. Let me rephrase, plow out to the end of my leash. It's definitely, when I pushed over that little bit there, it's the coarser grain stuff seems to be on the top.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like maybe more of the corally, rubbly, larger bits are on top. It looks more orangey.
Yeah, maybe it's lighter. I don't know. Weird.
You want to keep those moves going?
Yes, please.
Okay. Bridge nav.
I think we're trying to make it somewhere. I don't know where.
50150, please. Thank you.
Leela was cracking the whip back there. We're supposed to be somewhere, and we're not there.
What was I, what?
You were cracking the whip. We're supposed to be somewhere, but we're not there.
Yeah, I think it would be good to just continue making progress.
Can push in on that one for us, Jacob.
Banking time wherever possible for if we come across more dense communities.
Yeah.
That's a
Dense
pretty pencil urchin.
Cliffside.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And for if we see a nautilus, we want to film it for like 15 minutes, right?
Yeah. Okay, go wide, thanks.
Do you have another coconut? Looks like it.
Yeah,
Looks
looks
like
like there's
it.
a lot of the coconut husks.
All right. Yeah, perfect, thanks. Yeah, we need to go this way. Which way are we going? We're going that way. Are we still, you're happy to still keep up this half of that speed? It's pretty fast.
More water bottles.
I'm good with it back here if you're good with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
We still have a lot of-
another trash.
Ooh,
What'd you see?
some rocks.
Rocks?
Well,
Oh yeah, there's a couple. Oh, some really big. Look at the sediment mound though. Wait, what's this?
yeah, is it sediment?
Is there a rock covered in?
rock.
Oh no, it is a rock. It's just a rock.
Sediment rock. Sedimentary.
A sedimentary rock?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's hard to tell what that is. What's that purple blue thing?
On the upwind side of the rock.
What's the blue thing there?
Push in a little for me, Jacob.
Roger that.
Okay, hold that for a
It's
sec.
gotta be trash. We like never see blue stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
Looks
that
like tape?
is-
Blue tape.
is
a
it
ribbon,
on
balloon.
an animal? Is it on a crab? Is it just caught? I guess it's just caught blowing in the wind. Alrighty, more trash.
Okay, go away.
More coconuts.
Yeah, there's a ton. Can you tell that we're just off the shore of a tropical island? Can we look at this yellow thing?
Around it. Pushing a little bit there for us.
That's cool. Sponge.
Okay. Maybe pushing a bit more.
Yep.
I lost
Oh,
it.
and look at the shape of the rock next to it is also in.
Yeah, the
Looks
pattern on the rock looks cool.
Yeah, I don't know what that's from. Some organism impression. Okay.
Moving on.
Thanks.
Coming out.
Around it.
If we end up seeing more of those, that could be an interesting
More
thing to
trash on the
collect.
right.
Yeah, I saw that. So at this current speed and depth, if we were to be chugging along and see something we wanted to collect, would that still be manageable?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, what's
Oh,
that?
there's so much trash over here.
Styrofoam? Yeah.
I need to turn and bearing now on this. I'm going the wrong way.
Do we usually see this much trash on dives?
No, but we're also not usually this close to shore. Or this shallow. This is an exceptional amount of trash.
I gotta make up a little time here.
There are some areas where there's a lot of fishing, where we do come across nets and line and stuff like that, like off the west coast.
Yeah,
The U.S.
that's
we saw
great.
that pretty often.
Then
It's
we
got to
get
be a
use
challenge
our-
for piloting.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great
it is.
fun. Then we
It
get to
is.
use our
It's one of the
knives.
reasons they carry a knife.
We have sharp instruments aboard.
Not so fun when you got to bring it all up on deck, though.
Oh, can be entertaining. I think I'm yanking you
Not
there.
when you're hand over hand in 5 miles of line.
I've had some real doozies. Not on. We've been really lucky on this system. Touch wood. But had 1/4-inch line wrapped around the ROV 10 times and through 5 thrusters.
Into the rope.
What's that?
Into the rope.
Yeah, right. Sorry. Go sideways.
Another ROV question for you. Is the advantage of the dual body system with Atalanta, you know, you have the built-in shock absorber and isolation from the ship, but also better situational awareness given that you have this top-down view of Hercules, or are there other advantages or disadvantages to that system versus single body?
The biggest advantage for me is Hercules flies like a dream for being a 20 horsepower vehicle because it's free on its 30-meter tether there, and the tether has floats on it. So the difference between even a several hundred horsepower commercial vehicle, the tethers.
Can we look at that crawler?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a fish. I'm still looking at it.
Pushing a bit there, Jacob.
Going in.
So instead of dragging around a couple hundred or a couple thousand meters of tether, you're pulling along 30.
Well, even with a only 30 meters out, the tether's not floating in this nice catenary, so you feel it a lot more, and it's harder to manage because it wants to be on the seafloor.
Got it.
That's a funny looking friend.
Let's see if I can line them up.
It
here.
almost seems like the snout is like cut in two, but
Is it I think we saw one of these last night.
really?
Someone called it a goblin fish.
A goblin fish, okay.
Let's do comes side onto it, the current there. You can push in a little more, get a close up there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, I'm getting run over.
You
got a 30 seconds of video there. Jacob's
wide? Yep.
Yeah, you can go wide. Jacob's got to edit all this stuff. So.
It's actually Jonathan right now.
Ah. Get to work, Jonathan. Man-made. Maybe. Now, light the afterburners here and get back at the end of our leash. Try and stay 20 meters out in front of Hercules, but we're moving 50 meters a minute, so that gives us, what, less than 30 seconds to look at stuff while I'm getting run
Bridge
over.
nav.
Thank you for the context.
50150, please. Thank you.
Current is, I'm feeling the current a little bit more now than I was.
Yeah?
It's weird, you know, we've got out of those big sand ripples, now we're in the, like, what I would call regular sand ripples, so
What
you can see all the critters kind of floating.
what direction does it seem to be from?
You can get an idea from Hercules tether.
Oh yeah.
That's me being too aggressive on the spinny bits on Hercules there.
Coming from the westish.
Yeah, it's this heading is pushing me to the left, I think.
To your left, right. So coming from
Or no, I'm
west
having the
northwest.
lateral right to hold into it. Feels like. Yeah. See what happens when I let go of it for a minute. That could be. It could just be the tether pulling on me. I don't know. We need that current meter on Hercules that accounts for the pilot's inputs.
Not really ripping.
Yeah.
No, it's not pushing it all over the place, is it?
Nope.
Interesting.
What's that, top left?
Maybe because I was in the
What
seabed.
is that? Yeah, what is that thing? Is that
Pushing halfway for me.
Trichloniclops there? Just
Looks like one of them.
Chinaclops, but a
Oh yeah.
light-colored one.
These are.
Is this a
That looks more like a
Bat-
batfish
Batfish?
or a goosefish.
Monkfish.
They're all in the same general
Uh,
under the anglerfish, but
Good for me to go
yeah,
a
if we
little
could
bit
zoom
further
in
in.
more on that, that'd be great.
Yeah, you can push in a bit more there. It's gonna get Herc to hold still.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Great patterns on
blends in so well.
Oh yeah, super cool.
it. Probably, yeah, either batfish or goosefish. Open your mouth.
10 more seconds.
That's good, thanks.
Okay, go away.
Going wide.
Feed him a shrimp with a manipulator.
Yeah.
Let's bring down a bag of dog treats next time.
Chop for that sand. Lynette, can we slow it down now? I'm starting to go uphill now. Go back to our regular schedule.
You want
program.
0.3?
Yes, please.
Bridge nav.
And it's getting close to watch change, so.
Can we
you wanna
reduce
shake the
speed
dust
to
off?
0.3 knots, please?
Oh, you know me. I usually bury it right before watch change. Here you go.
There
See you
you
later. Bye. I didn't mean to. Fearlessly. We'll let this move run out, so I can change over without.
Do you want to just let this ship move run out? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah. No drama.
No drama at watch change.
Come on.
I think we're getting relieved. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Dan,
Well, Rye was down there
Dan.
looking at the winds, so.
Yeah. What's that?
You asking for no drama.
What
Surprising.
Are you saying I'm a drama queen?
A little bit.
Point taken. Oh, look. There's something cool to look at.
Yay! What is it?
Something
You
squishy.
can push in there, Jacob. There's that little crab has something on its back.
Yeah, but what's the thing on the left? Like a
Tunicate?
tunicate?
Tunicate.
Piece of-
It looks-
And a hermit crab. Carrier crab?
That's
think
a
it's a
cool
carrier crab.
tunicate.
Oh, that's great. We have had a couple people in the chat throughout this afternoon asking where are the tunicates.
Yeah.
Here
I
it
mean,
is.
Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. This is a good one. I've never seen one like this.
It's beautiful.
It looks like, is Tina the character from Bob's Burgers?
Yes.
Let's not get distracted, but that's what it reminds me of.
It's quite a good analogy.
You'll have to come up, Robert. I'm getting run over. Nice and easy.
And that's a big, long shell this hermit crab has. He's got a lot of junk in the trunk, kind of hard to haul around.
Large shell and a nice hat.
Yeah. So the tunicates are the invertebrates most closely related to us, which I always think is crazy because they look nothing like us, but in their larval form have a notochord, basically like a rudimentary, what leads to our spinal cord, nerve cord. They, have a postanal tail like we also do before birth. They have a pharynx, which functions for them as like a net inside their body that they cover in mucus, and then they pump water in through one canal and out through the other canal through that mesh, that mucus-covered mesh, and then they eat
Okay,
that.
you can go wide now, thanks. And I'm going to hand it over to Master Bonnie. Thanks, everyone. Well.
You ready for a ship move?
Yeah. What
Okay.
direction are we heading?
145.
145, okay.
Bridge nav. Can we have 30 meters 145, please? Thank you.
What speed are we moving at?
We're at 0.3 right now. We
Oh,
just
okay.
slowed down. We were cruising at 0.5.
Okay.
But this is the most rocks we've seen. Yeah, it is. This is an exciting area with lots of tunicates all of a sudden. Can we look at that sea star on the left, the white sea star on that rock? We haven't seen too many sea stars on this dive yet.
All right, you can push in there. Jacob.
Apologies, was switching sat 3.
As tight as possible would be nice if that's not it already.
That is full zoom.
All right. That's great, thanks. Not sure yet what that is.
All right, coming wide.
Bridge nav. 30 meters 145, please. Thank you.
Something's scuttling away.
A crab.
Crab.
We'll push in there.
I love watching these things around.
Oh, hello.
Nice.
So this is probably a brachyurine, so a true crab.
It's got, go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to say, it's very buff.
It's super buff, and it has these interesting, like, white stripes along the outside of its appendages.
All right. Come, you can come wide.
Come wide.
Ooh, and a purple urchin. We're changing colors now. And suddenly these tunicates are all over the place.
More tunicates.
Looks like these are fairly common over here in some of the pictures from previous pictures taken.
Bridge nav. 30145, please.
Previous pictures taken near Palau, those same tunicates are growing on lots of different kinds of coral. They'll grow on top of a black coral, on top of a chrysogorgia coral.
Oh, octopus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi there.
You
Beautiful.
want to push in there, Jake? Absolutely.
That's pretty small, so like 10 centimeters
Want me to
across there.
turn lasers off?
Sure.
Okay. Bridge nav. Can we hold position, please? Thank you.
It's just hustling somewhere.
It is probably away from us. Now it's like, maybe if I stop moving, I won't be seen.
I'm just a rock. Please go away.
Think
Nothing
rock
to see
thoughts.
here.
Well, it doesn't seem to be using its chromatophores to change its color very much, to blend in. Oh, yeah, we're done now. That's it.
Oh, moving a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm so used to us only seeing Dumbos whenever we see
I
a
know.
different species. It's interesting.
And it is weird. We're shallow now. We see some other stuff going on here. We're at around 364 meters. So much shallower than we're used to being with Hercules. Yeah, if we could zoom on the eye, on the mantle, that'd be cool
That
too.
is full zoom. I thought I was
Okay.
already there, but we are now.
You're going to ask him if he's seen a nautilus around here somewhere.
We have not
We have
seen
not
a
yet.
nautilus yet, but you know, maybe this is the
We should ask
first
for directions.
sign of mollusks yet to come.
We're looking for one of your distant cousins.
All right, we can leave our friend to be.
Okay. All right. Coming wide.
Mine?
He's like, my rock pretense worked. Bridge nav. 30 meters, 145, please. Thank you.
Is that a cup coral right there? Or another tunicate?
On the lasers?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we can push
Looks
in there.
like another tunicate. Is it both? Is it a tunicate growing on a cup coral? I think it is. All right, thanks.
All right, come back wide, Jake.
Pulling wide.
Upper one's gone choppy again.
Yeah.
Do you want me to power cycle it?
No, it's all right. I think it's a fiber thing.
Okay.
A farreid sponge right there. We haven't seen a lot of those. With a really, really big shrimp.
Push in
next to
there
it.
for a zoom.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's a pretty assemblage right there. Look at that. It's this rostrum on that shrimp. It's really spiky.
Okay,
Thank you.
come back wide.
Going back wide.
What's the kind of coiled? Oh, that's just a pile of urchins, I think.
Bridge, nav. Three zero 145, please. Thanks.
What do we got there? Oh, nope, another urchin, just kidding. Top left corner. Just set a frame.
All right, we can go for a zoom there.
Going in.
Looks like another true crab.
I actually was about to say the opposite. I was going
Really?
to say that this was an anamuron.
Okay.
I mean, I have no idea.
It looks a little like a king crab.
It does.
Lithidid fish or lithidid crab.
I think the only reason I'm saying that is because like the shape of the carapace is like a little bit more teardrop shaped and like about as long as it is wide.
Okay.
I don't know. It's adorable though, and I love it. It's my new friend.
Which I guess are king crabs true crabs?
Nope, I
They're
think
not. Okay, so then that's
Okay.
where my misunderstanding was.
Oh, back wide.
So yeah.
What makes a true crab or a fake crab a fake crab?
That's a great, fantastic question. I don't know the exact definitions, but there's a couple morphological features that distinguish the two. And I think a lot of DNA testing has shown that there are basically two groups of crabs. The anamurans tend to be, like I mentioned earlier, that they're shaped a little bit more like ovals. You can also tell a little bit by how they hold their claws and how the tip of their carapace, so like right in between their eyes, how that is shaped.
What's that swimming by there?
Cool. I'm also seeing here the true crabs
Push
walk
in
on
there
4
quick
pairs of
before it
legs, whereas the
zooms away.
anamurid walk on 3 pairs.
Yeah. So for a lot of anamurans, their last pair of legs have become reduced. Like in blue crabs, anyone from the East Coast, you'll see them flapping around their back legs. And that's, you know, they're just not really legs anymore.
Cool, nice.
Oops, see ya.
Good follow.
Right. Want me to put wide, Jake?
Yep, come on. It's gone.
The whole time I just had Flight of the Valkyries going on in my head.
Zoom, zoom.
In digging into more information about anamurans and brachyurans, true crabs versus non-true crabs, many results also come up with crab sticks, the food, as opposed to eating true crabs, which are usually actually non-true crabs. Sorry, that was very confusing. Whoa.
Literally the second I look away from the screen.
Same.
There it is.
Oh,
I
it's still
saw
there.
its tail. There it is.
Oh, that's pretty.
What is that?
Doing laps around the ROV.
Can see it in Atalantas. There's a couple of them.
Turn the lasers off.
Sure. Well,
Want me to zoom in, Jake?
it's gonna be tough. You can push in there for a moment. Yeah. Wicked fast.
Looks vaguely tuna-like.
Yeah. All right, come on.
Coming wide.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Bridge nav. Three 0 meters, 135, please. Thank you.
Could we occasionally just like zoom on the sediment that we assume has nothing in it and see if there's any fun small stuff?
You want to push in there?
Yeah, sure thing.
Trash. And just pan around a little bit, if possible. Yeah, it just looks like a lot of that same coarse grain kind of coral rubble that we picked up yesterday.
Coconut.
And coconut.
There might have been something inside that green tube.
Something inside.
That green tube on the right.
Oh, an animal?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Maybe not. Thought I saw something inside of it.
Can we go back to the left a little bit?
Yep. More?
Probably made it out. Yeah, more. Probably made it up. It looked something like fishy past the coconut. A little further. Is that all the way left? Oh. Nope. Up a little. Nope, made it up. It's a rock. All right, well, we looked.
Okay.
Thanks.
Come wide.
Coming wide.
Oh. I can demonstrate.
Yeah, little demonstration. Bridge nav. Can we have 30 meters 135, please? Thank you.
I'll commit an ROV crime.
We're just learning. Okay, so now Atalanta's getting pulled around. Do you see that?
Yeah. Makes it harder for the Hercules to fly and get good zooms when it's like that, because it's bouncing around.
What's the slightly orange thing on the bottom there?
Slightly orange, slightly orange.
Just there, just came into frame. Yeah. That's the tunicate again. Never mind.
Tunicate.
Same
on
one.
A rock.
Grasping at straws here, guys.
Looks like there might be a rock coming up.
Oh yeah?
Straight ahead,
Oh
maybe?
look, there's like a couple
Maybe?
little rocks.
There's a fish.
Oh yeah. You can push in there, Jake.
Going in.
Yeah.
So colorful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they're all so iridescent here. It's pretty.
That's a really pretty one.
Nice.
All right, come on.
Bridge nav. Three 30135, please. Thank you.
If we see a nice pebble or rock that has just one of those tunicates on it, I think I would like to collect one of those.
How about right here?
Sure, yeah, that looks great. We are at 367.
Ready, Rye?
Yeah.
Where do we want to put this?
Wherever is easy. There is pretty much nothing on the vehicle except for one scoop
Okay.
in E and slurp in slurp jar 1. So
Can we hold position,
dealer's
please?
choice. If we could
Yeah.
get a zoom real quick on the organism before
Okay.
grabbing it, that'd be sweet. Thank you.
Push in there, Jake.
You got it.
Yeah, that is great. Thank you.
Okay. Come back wide.
Phone wide.
Can you push in partway? Video? I just want to see.
How's that?
Yeah, that's great. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, we want to do starboard box or front box?
Yeah, put it in the starboard box, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, come wide.
Get you on the craft. I'll go to, wait. Oh, wait.
Can you pan over just so I can get my arm arranged a bit better?
Hitting the samples.
Yeah, samples. Good. That might be a bit more out here. There we are. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, come open.
We've got something in E, but yeah, any of the small ones would be great if
Okay.
possible.
Sounds great. I'm gonna go for
Dealer's choice.
Nice. All right, C.
Box closing.
What sample number is this, Dana?
019.
019.
yeah.
Back to the salvo. And yep, P to Z cam. Ages.
Bridge nav. meters, 135, please. Thank you.
There, I'm coming down. You're gonna have way more.
Okay.
What's that orange thing? Is that just a... it's just brittle star.
Yeah.
Well, there's a fish over there, though. Back to your left. It was kind of in the rocks above the brittle star, but maybe it's gone now.